do take a look at the September issue of the Mover magazine. There's loads in it, as always, including, I'm delighted to say, some previews of new events that are taking place before the end of the year. The conference circuit, if you like, has returned or is returning. We've got the Young Movers Conference in Belfast very shortly. We've got the CMG conference, both of those beginning of October. The ATA is the moving and storage conference of the ATA in the United States is meeting in Austin in Texas. I think that's in November. And of course we've got IAM as well, which is taking place in the beginning of October as well. There is of course a virtual event for people to join in with if they wish to, if they're not able to get to Orlando in person, which of course is what I'll be doing. I'll be joining the virtual meeting, seeing as Uncle Sam won't let me into the United States at the moment, in common with all Europeans. So there we are. We'll be there in spirit, if not in body. There's also the Movers and Storers show, which is returning, and that will be with us right at the beginning of November. So keep an eye out for that one. Lots of other things in the magazine, of course, as well. We've got a story from EY, which is about how companies' cyber defences have taken a bit of a hit during the COVID crisis. And talking about crises, there are two stories that I've got in there about the shipping crisis, not only about how it's affecting things and what's happened, but some information about why it's happening, which you might be interested in. And we've got a lovely story in there from Bill Kane. Now, Bill Kane is in Singapore. He used to be in the movie industry with Santa Fe, but he now runs a hat shop in Singapore, and it's a bit of a nice hat shop. But read the story. It's a really good story about what Bill's been up to, and there's some nice photos. And if you do find yourself in Singapore, then drop by and buy a hat or two. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. That's all. Oh yes, we've got our cover story, which is the main story in our centre pages. This time is an interview with Robbie Wogan of Move Assist, and I've entitled the story "Together Through Technology" because what Robbie's been doing is, rather than providing services, moving systems rather for moving companies, has been looking more towards the corporate side and providing moving systems for, or relocation management systems for. It's not. It's what he calls assignment management systems, which is a bigger job, of course, for corporate accounts. And of course, he's linking all that in with RMCs and inevitably with moving companies too. So he's bringing everybody together under one system. Read the story anyway. If you don't know what it's all about, then read that, and I'm sure it'll enlighten you. We've also got. I did an interview with Brian Limperopoulos from IAM. And I've called the story "The Big Issues" because we're talking about some of the real big issues in the industry. Things like we're talking about the shipping crisis again, but it's about standardisation, about threats and opportunities for the industry, and about sustainability as well, which is becoming really important. We did feature that in our last issue in August, if you remember. We've also talking a bit about the IAM conference as well. Anyway, there's loads in the magazine. Please do take a look, and hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.